welcome to the show. I'm the zombie and that's the Hitman.
Yo.
Welcome to Around the Marvel World podcast, the tongue twister. And today we're reviewing
Around the World Marvel podcast.
And the homie over here, that's Bass. He's our special guest for episode 4 of the Falcon and Winter Soldier.
That's right, the bird person and the frosty boy. Getting good, kids. Lay it out, zombie.
So, we start off with AO. Like, we start off from episode 3 where you see AO show up. AO technology.
Ayo.
Ayo. Ayo. Ayo. She meets Bucky. Is like, I came here for Zemo. And then Bucky is like, no, we need Zemo. He's our, like the Hitman said, he's our benefactor. He's our Bruce Wayne.
He's our special pet. We need to keep playing with him.
Please don't take him away.
He knows the owner of the nightclub, dude. He got us in like that.
He has a backstage pass for everybody. He's like we got homies, the Smiling Tiger. And then
and you saw those dance moves. That little
man.
number.
He's like, you get down, eh? And then
they talked to his actor and he said that he wanted to do a continued dance scene. Like he kept going. Like he was in it to win it. Dude. He was about to be the masked singer.
The masked dancer. They were like, it's funny because they were, what's it called? They wanted to release the Zemo cut. You see them like dancing for an hour straight.
I was about to say that. Yeah, they released actually on YouTube. They're just like,
I was just all happy. She's like, I'm happy to be here. It's like, hey, what COVID, man? This is the first club I've been in years. 2 years. I can see all these people.
It's like, I have pimp coat. I'm ready. Let's go. Come on, Tiger. Keep smiling.
Straight Bruce Wayne into the club.
It is funny. He's the only one dancing by himself. He couldn't pick up a girl in there.
But he stayed away. He was just like, hey.
6 feet. Like, 6 feet.
6.
Social distance dancing, please.
He saw the Drake video before that. He's just like, you used to call me on my cell phone. All right. So AO is like, so she say, I came for Zemo, but then after that, Bucky says, like I said, we need him. But then we cut back 5 years ago, where we're having a Black Panther flashback. All right, anyways, let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
99 lives.
You would think her repeating all those words would bring them back, you know? Because, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't make sense, you know? She's just repeating it over and over. How do they get that out of it?
It was just a one-time thing. It was a one-time activation code. It's like your Microsoft reward shit. Like, you already used it.
You redeemed it.
Done.
It's over.
Yeah, now the actor is sick of hearing it.
Now, apparently, right? Everybody in line waiting for their coffee. Freight trade.
Like, yes, get on with it.
As you're saying, those code words, like we're getting flashbacks to the Civil War, where Zemo comes in, he's like saying the words, just punching the glass, like, stop it, get out of my head. And then when he says you're free, the little tear drops. I cried too a little, honestly. I was like, I feel liberated. It was an amazing experience for Bucko. What do you guys thought about that part?
Yeah, it was like post-nut clarity. It was like, it just hit him and he's like, that's it. It's not going to work anymore. It was nice. It was nice, but he can still return to form at will. It's more like, I guess, like when Hulk realized that he could. When Banner realized he could activate the Hulk, they kind of work synchronous.
As far as that part, I thought it was very relatable. After those 3-day binges, you know, you're free. You know, after you're done Sunday,
you're like, oh, we'll never do this again.
No, yeah. I think everybody shed a tear inside for him. You know, it was very liberating for him and us to see him in that form. You know, see that sensitive side of Bucky that nobody really sees.
And then after that, Ayo tells Bucky, like, you got 8 hours, and then we're coming for him. No matter what. Get that shit done. What do you need to do? Get it done. Did they get it done? I don't know. We'll find out.
That's straight up baby mama right there. Question is, do you agree with Carly? Do you agree?
Yeah. What do you think about her morals and what her arc is going to be as a character? I think they're really pushing her to be redeemable.
Yeah, that's where I see it going as well. But I mean, you don't really come back from killing like 20 people, you know, in a building. That's kind of harsh.
Heartlessly. But I mean, they did that arc more or less with Bucky too. But it was like, oh, he has no control of his faculties, so he's exonerated. But I think they're doing like a dichotomy where Carly she's unconscionable for good reasons versus the hero, John Walker, who is a good guy, but he's just morally gray. He's really unclear on what it is he's trying to do. So I think they're trying to do like a bold comparison, and they're going to have her redeem herself in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, they were like, oh, she's going to be the new captain. No, but
so Zemo compares them as like nationalism, like nationalists, and then that's what he also compares the Avengers as a new high order, and then Sam is like, no, like we're not about that life, you know, we're not nationalists. So we move forward, and then you see Sam, Bucky, and Zemo like walking around the buildings looking for iCarly, the lost episodes. And then
she's on Netflix, bro.
And then as soon as they start walking around, start asking people like, hey, you have seen Danya? You heard about Danya or Carly? And they're like, oh, sorry. And they just get up and scatter around like roaches, like me turning on the light right now. So a bunch of them run around. And then all of a sudden, Sam sees the logo of the Flag Smashers. Like, wait a second, are we in their compound or what's going on? So and then so we continue, and everybody's like, Sam and Bucky meet up in the bottom. Like, any luck? He's like, no luck. Nobody wants to talk to us, you know. But then we see the pimp juice roll up with a bag.
I have candy. You kids like candy? From strangers?
I have a puppy. Hey, you little girl, come here. Do you know where she is? Yes. And then she's like, all right, I'll give you these. The little girl tells her, like, come here, like, gives him the candy. And then the little girl whispers in his ear, like, where it is. And then in his language, she says, whatever you do, don't tell them because they're bad people. Pointing at Bucky and Sam. So they go back to the house, and he goes, cut the bullshit. I know she told you where it is, so tell me right now. Bucky's going 8-ship on him. And then Sam Witwick is like, chill, bro. He's like, what do you expect? He's not going to tell us where she is. And then that's how he gives a call to Peggy Carter. I keep forgetting her name. Miss Carter.
Sharon, the power broker. Oh! He confirmed. But that was one of my theories that I thought was really interesting, that she could have been. She has so much pull, and they still haven't clarified where she fits in. and how she got to where she is. But she herself said that no, there's some characters you haven't met yet that you've already met.
Didn't she shoot up that person in the club? The one lady?
It was heavily implied.
Yeah.
It was like she rushed in like, oh, I'm gonna save you from the sniper. Alright. And then she has like fucking perfect aim. She has perfect aim when she's popping everybody else in the yard after that.
Become excommunicado. You think she has some serum in her?
Oh, I would put some serum in her. She goes hard, man.
Oh my god. So, what? Scarlet? Who was it? I was gonna say Scarlet Witch. Who? Black Widow or Sharon Carter? 1-on-1. Who do you think does it?
Ooh.
Comes out on top on this one. Because they both look like they have some serum in them.
I think.
I mean, if she's a power broker and she got the serum, then yeah, for sure her. But it's.
I mean,
it's still.
Go for it.
I mean, at the end of this, it's not confirmed. I think there's like 4 vials that are still just floating around somewhere, and they don't know where they're at. And it's like the power broker has them. Maybe she's in connect with them. Maybe she is him. But she heavily implied that it was a dude. But even still, she could be pulling those strings because y'all know how women be.
Yeah, yeah. We still kind of don't know her motives yet out there, you know. And she's doing all this under the table kind of stuff out there. You never know. She might be the power broker.
She's planning on
conspiracy.
But they're also saying they're tying into the Shanghai 10 Rings of Death or whatever it's called. That the power broker is probably one of the 10 rings.
I wish I was way into that. Oh. That's like way out of my reach right there.
Yeah, that goes pretty deep. I thought Doctor Strange's sidekick was his cape. So know that his cape didn't get the movie and Homeboy did. I don't know.
Yeah, when you said 10 rings, I was thinking J-Lo, you know?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. So she like, all right. So Sam tells Bucky to chill. Let me make a call. So she calls the homegirl, Cheryl. Is it Cheryl? Yeah, Cheryl. Sharon for backup, and then he's like, dude, like, what the hell you guys did? You guys fucking killed the golden goose. Now the power broker is going apeshit over here on my stomping grounds. So it's like, what do you need now? It's like, dude, Simo doesn't want to let us know where Carly is. Like, what can you do for us? He's like, all right, hold on. Let me see if I can get hooked up. Like, casually, let me see if I could get us some satellites for you. A satellite.
He's like, that refreshing son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Hold on. I don't have any jurisdiction over here, but let me get some stuff for you right now.
She got the moves.
And then as the camera starts panning out, like, she see her, like, it looks like she has her own little army of people with pistolas ready to go down, eh?
They're down for good.
I think she is connected to the power broker somehow.
Well, she's like, quote unquote, behind enemy lines right now, isn't she? Like, so she has to be associated with him in some kind of way.
She's always been a double agent in every. I mean, she was spying on Cap when we first met her.
Right. Oh yeah, I remember that. Winter Soldier, right? She was like working on.
Yeah, I mean, this show plays a lot off of Winter Soldier, so it's not too hard to infer that she continues that character on.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, we cut to the graveside of Nico's grandfather, and that's where iCarly is hiding her the secret serum, the chocolate. The super soldier serum is right there. Like, can you imagine? Like, you have like, before I die, I want you to embed this little hidden compartment in my gravesite, so I could put my secret stuff, like my notebook and all that.
She's never come out anywhere, right? It's just first time we're seeing her.
Who, iCarly?
No, the grandma, iCarly's grandma.
Oh.
This is the first time we've seen her, right?
Yeah.
I don't recall.
We have no
Probably,
recollection of her.
It was in the Disney promo where she did that one.
The Disney promotion. We got Super Soldier Serum. We got the connect.
Like, hey, you need a hit? Got you, bro.
This one right here, she hit too much, so she ended up in a coffin.
Miss Doña? La Doña?
La Doña.
So Nico reveals that he was a huge fan of Captain America. Man.
No. You need to get that right, though. I'm sorry. He looked up to Captain America. And I say that because of something that happened with him looking up to Captain America.
He was like...
He was looking up to him.
Right. This. What you thinking about?
I was like, whoa, he was still looking up to him.
And then after that, we cut back to Zemo, Bucky, and Sam are being led by that little girl. And out of nowhere, Johnny Walker and Battlestar show up. And they're like, hey, what's going on?
Rest in peace.
I know. He's like, hey, what's going on with what are you guys doing? It's like, we found where she's the funeral for Miss Doña is gonna be at, and we have a hint that iCarly's gonna be there. You see, and Johnny Walker's like, no, all right, so if it's gonna be there, we're gonna go in there, gun blazing. I'm gonna arrest her, and that'll be that. And then Sam is like, no, let me give. So Sam says, all right, give me 10 minutes alone with her, and then let me talk her off the ledge, and then Johnny Walker's just high strung. He's like, no, like we have our perfect opportunity right now. Let's take her down. And then Sam is like, no, like right now she's vulnerable. She's within reason to do it. And then without Walker's like, all right, fine, you got 10 minutes. So Sam goes. He sees the precision going on. La Doña's laying down like that. She's all dead, and all the creepy little kids around her. They're like orphaned, right? From the war. They're like people that they looked up to her, and then iCarly starts going on a spiel, saying that, like, I don't know you, like we're all strangers, but La Doña brought us all together. And then when she was saying those words, she looked up, and that's when she made eye contact with Sam. So everybody's like, who the hell is that guy? So as is going on, the misa's over, the church is over, they all walk away, and then it's just one-on-one Sam and iCarly. She's like, oh, you came alone? She's like, yeah, like let's talk. So they all go into the spiel of she thinks like what she's doing is good, but and the Sam is like, I agree with you, but the way you're doing it, I don't agree with you, you know. And he says something to trigger off, like, what happens if people get in your way? And then iCarly goes, and then I have to kill them then. They're like, see, I got you. But she was saying like she was a nationalist. Sam is like, I want to be with you. I mean, I want to be there with you, but we can't do it this way, bro. And then all of a sudden, then before they're talking, and then you see cut back to Bucky and Walker, like, dude, your partner's in there by himself with a freaking unstable person. Like, he needs backup. We need to go in. And Bucky's like, no, it's not time yet. And then all of a sudden he's like, you know what, I'm going in there. So freaking Walker just busts in there, and then iCarly gets mad. It's like, oh, you're working with him now? And then all this shit scramble starts happening. She's like, Carly, you're under arrest. You know, starts shooting and stuff. And then Sam's like, what are you doing? But
I just want to get into that, like, Carly doesn't, like, she respects and admires Falcon, and Captain America, she only sees as the flag, and she's like, I gotta smash this dude. Like, Falcon, I want him to see my side, but the other guy, we gotta break him down.
What do you think, babe?
Well, Falcon seems more like the sensible guy in the situation. So, I mean, I think they have that level of understanding after that, which is pretty cool.
Totally, but I also feel like no matter how Walker acted, she would have wanted to kill him. Because he's a symbol.
Right, yeah.
Because right there in the gravesite, because in the gravesite, she said, like, that symbol represents a bygone era that doesn't exist anymore, and we got to destroy it. And then we cut back to another one where Sam said, like, man, instead of turning it in, the shield, I should have destroyed it. But can you?
And then she was like, "He looks like the guy from Up." Just kind of, which is kind of not cool, but you're a little right. I saw a fake Chris Evans reaction, and he's like, "Look at his nose!" Oh my god, dude, that was fucked up. How many people believe that?
Russell's son, isn't it?
America. Yes.
So within the scramble, it cuts back because before we go in there, you see Zemo getting handcuffed to the little pipe thing. So within the scramble, they cut back, and then the handcuffs are just there dangling. So like, oh crap, Zemo got away. We all thought Zemo got away.
Super lockpicker.
Dude, we knew exactly what Zemo was about to do. That's all Zemo's do.
He only had one mission in mind. Stand up, and there's a homie Zemo. And then he's shooting at Carly, and she's ducking behind the table. He's like, "Oh no, my serum." First of all, why would you carry it on you? You know.
This makes me remember that the Wakandan fight was prior to this because Homeboy hadn't hooked up before that. Oh, remember when he fought him? He's like, they're not even super soldiers.
Yeah, but
after that,
that's
he for sure did.
Pre-serum.
He got yoked after that.
Yeah, after that.
Pre-chocolate.
So Zemo sees the vials on the floor, and he's like, he looks at him, and he's like, Zemo smash! And she just starts stomping him, like stomping the thing.
Come on! How did he not even get a bruise from the shield? Stop it!
It's crackling.
Because of his fluffy jacket? What?
To protect
Caught him right in the side of...
You would have blown his head up.
Yeah, it's lights out, man. Lights like death. Absolute death. Like from that shield hitting him that hard.
Jesus!
So he finished smashing them all. Well, we all thought he smashed them all. And all of a sudden, like Hitman said, that the shield comes out of nowhere, cracks him in the head, KO. And then we see the Sinister thinking his wheels are spinning. He picks up the vial. Walker has it in his pocket, in his hand. And he's like, "I might need this," and he puts it away in his pocket.
You already knew Homeboy wanted the juice. He's like, "Oh, the creatine, the pre-workout." And we already knew, like, if we counted, Zemo, I think, smashed, what was it, 5 vials, right? So there was probably 1 floating, and then there were 4 others that were unaccounted. So those are like, they were not in her possession, clearly. So they're out there in the ethos still.
I thought he smashed them all.
It's a lot of serum.
Well, she didn't have the other. Remember, because they told us to count that they had
20.
8 or so.
So we had 20. This is the math. So there's total
originally 20.
Yeah.
And then she did 12 of her homies. So that, yeah. So that left what, 8?
Yeah.
I guess my count's off. There were 6 from that scene of Zemo smash. Zemo missed 1 of them. She didn't have the other 2. So those are
accounted for.
It's like, hey man, you want some serum? Here you go, man. Throw them out there, you know.
I got the plague. Hey, can you just imagine, instead of the serum is the COVID vaccine? I got the COVID vaccine right here.
The Moderna or the J&J.
I got the Johnson & Johnson. We can't get baby powder right, but here, sniff this.
Oh god. And then somebody else comes in, you see the serum, and the force starts licking it. Like,
Third part.
Dude, you know Johnny Walker would have been down on all 4s.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
no.
Soaking it up.
Give me.
Yeah, they didn't show that part, but you know what?
I've lost my mojo.
he
oh no.
he overdosed, bro. He laced it. He got some on the floor, and he picked the other one up, put it in his pocket. It was like a Costco sample.
Like, thus far, we haven't seen any weird adverse effects from this serum. So still, it's not entirely confirmed, but it's at least showing that it has been improved upon or built upon from the original, from Isaiah's blood.
Yeah.
One thing to note: did you guys notice the blood coming down from the side of his head at all? There's like scenes with him, like blood dripping down his head, like on the side of his ear. I was thinking maybe like a little Red Skull, reaction kind of deal, like just post face off after that. I don't know. You guys gotta watch it again, man. It's like there's blood coming down the side of his ear.
I think it happens later, no?
I think so. I'm not entirely sure, but I remember seeing that.
Yeah, because he didn't juice up at that point, but I didn't see it though. Yeah, I would for sure. I'd see it again. Like we all know that happens when you hit the creatine too much.
Yeah.
So after that, we're back at the house. He gets up with a big bag. He's like, "What the hell hit me?" So he's like, I got to shower or whatever. So you take him to the shower, and then that's when that's where Johnny Walker and Battlestar come in. He's like, "All right, time's up. Let's go." Trying to get Zemo, and that's when what are the names come in? The Wakandans.
Yeah,
the Spice Girls.
The Dora Mali or something like that.
Dora the Explorer.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Dora.
Black Toxica.
She's like, where you guys going? Where you guys been?
Bucky, where have you been? You haven't called? You haven't texted?
You over here with your homies?
I seen you on Snapchat app with Sharon.
Oh man!
But
so as soon as the door opens, you see the spirit just goes. He's like, "What the hell is that?" And then time is like, Walker is like, "Sorry, you have no jurisdiction being here. Like, we're gonna take Zemo." He's like, "No, we're taking him." He's like, "No, you're not." And then that's when
our jurisdiction is wherever we find ourselves, even a Starbucks. Then they just, all right, they're ready to clap them cheeks.
And it's funny because Johnny Walker's like trying to put one-on-one on. He got punched, like, and falls down. He's like, "What the hell?"
Hey, but they were strong. That's raw strength right there, man. Wakandan raw strength. That's pretty.
Like, maybe we should help him. Bucky's like, "You're doing great, John."
Exactly.
That was the best. It's like a rite of passage. They're like, if Dude wants to prove himself, like, this is your chance, bro.
So Sam's like, "Come on, Buck, let's go." He's like, "Shit, all right." So they get in.
He has a recreation of the serum, so I don't think he's that much stronger than like Cap. I think it might be a little bit less stronger than Cap, but I mean, I get what you're saying with the whole arm because that shit's OP.
He's heavy on that, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, "Well, fuck, I don't have the arm. Like, I'm out."
He's like, "I'm done. I don't want
to still got no things."
And then after that, he's like the one was cool when he throws the spear through the shield. He got stuck. He's trying to get it out. He's like, "Fuck, I can't get it out."
Yeah.
And then and you see Zemo in the background just like Homer Simpson in the bushes. In the bathroom, he's like, bloop, closes the doors.
Everyone forgets what they're fighting over.
That's Zemo.
And then, all right, so then they're like, "Oh, you gotta work." And there's a big ass sewer. What the really? They're like, "Where could he be?" He's got a 2-minute head start. He's gone.
And then Sam does the.
Okay, can you fly fast? No.
I'm pretty sure in between the fight, they were staring at him like leave the place, just slowly, just like. Hold on, let me pick up the spear. Here you go.
He's like,
let me help you out real quick.
The bathroom. Too much Zemo, you know.
I have to go drop my dookie.
Don't go in there.
I will drop my biggest Zemo.
He needed a bigger hole to drop the.
But look at the size of that sewer.
But it's funny, like what Sam
That's some
said.
hope.
It's funny what
Yeah,
Sam
it was
says.
some
Like
cartoonish.
that fool busted El Chapo on us. I was like, he said it. He said the Chapo. Oh man.
Give us our 1
Sure, he
minute.
left his wife behind to deal with them too.
Talking about Doñas, talking about sewers, El Chapo.
That was him, bro. He had his personal motorcycle waiting for him underneath too.
Was it Alfred?
Oh. Say the word. Say, fuck you over.
I said it every episode. I'm not saying it. It's a fucking G, Alfred.
Oh shit. It was funny because they were like when Batman found out he was rated R, he could say the F word. Like, fuck you, Alfred.
Oh, fuck yeah. I've been waiting like 7 movies for this.
I got the green light to say it.
I saw my nibs before I got to do this.
Have you ever noticed those old movies where they just like body shot everything, like torso, ass? Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, hold on, fashion show before we get into the action real quick. Check this out.
People want. Hey, man, you got Schwarzenegger as the Iceman. Like, you got to get some flavor out there.
What killed the dinosaurs, people?
It was the best.
Oh man.
Time to put you on ice.
Oh my god, such a good movie.
And then after that, we cut to Walker. He's like, I can't believe it. They were not even super soldiers, and we got our ass handed to us. So he gets up, he grabs his things. They walk away. The Wakandans. He takes her spear, and then she kicks it, and the shield goes to her hand. She's like, that's what's up. And then it's trying to leave the shield. She drops it. That was cool.
Just straight dominance, you know? Straight display of dominance. Like, I get to do whatever the hell I want, wherever I want. At the Starbucks, wherever. And your arm comes off tonight. It was
No more fisting.
straight dominance. Yeah. I'm going to take this home real quick.
Have some candles. Bed Bath and Beyond. Let's go.
Sorry, kids, if you're listening to this, cover your
Played a little bit hard. Let me take this shield too while I'm at it. No, leave that. Leave that.
This takes off.
Hey, that's the Buckies and the Bees, babe.
Oh Lord, that's why they call him the White Wolf for nothing, right? Oh.
Straight nickname. Everything.
Oh man. So after that, we cut to Walker and Battlestar Lamar Hopkins and John Walker just on the regular street clothes discussing. Walker asks if you had a chance to take the serum, would you? He asks Lamar. He's like, hell yeah, I'll take the thing. He's like, would you? It's like, yeah, if I had the chance, I'll take it. So foreshadowing. And then he's like, oh, does it enhance the person inside? Would it change? He's like, will you be worried about the change that will happen? He's like, no. It just enhances your things. So within there, he probably took the vial already. He injected it himself.
Would you take it?
I would take it.
You would take it?
I'd be mutated.
What about you, Hitman? Would you take it?
Strong enough.
Okay.
The morals. Yeah, but before that, like before all that fighting scene, that's the same question that Sam asked Bucky. I mean, if you had a chance, I mean, Zemo asked Sam, like, would you have a chance, would you take it? And he said no. So it's conflict of morals. Well, there we are. But then after that, we cut to what's his name? To Sharon, saying we have a location on iCarly. And then you see it's a race to get to iCarly first. You see Walker and Battlestar, and then you see Sam and Bucky. Like, we gotta go. They found them. So they bust in the door like Stone Cold. Shooting place like the. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, what's up, my people? Start flipping everybody off. So they go in there, gun blazing.
Crack beer.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will see the flag smashers intercept them. So you see they score off with Johnny Walker. You have hints of his ability because you see it's like he starts twitching, his hands like. And then he throws the shield, and then she gets wedged in the freaking in the wall.
Yeah. Although he doesn't know his own strength, all of a sudden he kicks in the door, just whoop. He's just like, "What's up, bitches?"
That was pretty cool.
Battlestar's like, "What the fuck happened to this motherfucker? He must be going to." She's like, "All right, that's what's up." So he does that.
He got that 24-hour.
Hit the 24-hour goals, Jim.
Yep.
He had the swole on. And then after that, you see him purr off, and then Lamar gets taken by two of the flag smashers. And then all of a sudden, you see Sam goes in like, "Oh, they have Battlestar or Lamar." So they're fighting. She's like, "I know where you're at."
She was like, "What is this $50 charge on Postmates? I thought I told you to delete my account from your phone. What the fuck?" And she's like, "All right, I'll meet you at the dock, and like I'm gonna kill you if your brother doesn't meet me." Because that's kind of how it went.
Yeah, that's how it went.
Like, I don't really want to kill you. Like, not for realsies. Just like tell your brother to meet me.
Like, I'm gonna kill your nephews, you, and everybody.
Yeah, but not really though.
But not really, just playing.
Just tell him he owes me $10. Like, meet me in the schoolyard.
I'll be at the library at 9. I'm just playing about the killing stuff. So
yeah, like my bad. Like I thought I would get a rise.
I haven't taken my medication. My serum.
It's a little out of check. A nervous twitch. There's nothing wrong with me. But yeah, so that's how they got the location off that, and that's how we're here to there. Point A to B. So after that, we cut back to Lamar cutting the little zip ties that he has around his wrist. And just I don't know, magic, he teleports right in front before Johnny Walker gets punched. Tell him what happens.
Whatever, like he kind of lived his dream and lived it out to the end, and then everybody is like, "Oh shit, you killed the little brother." He's the little brother who gets in the middle of the fight, and everyone's like, "Oh no,
you don't do that. You don't do that.
You should not.
He's no strong."
Then Carly
kill people, but not this one. Not this
like a lot of people were put off. They're like, "Wait, it got really quiet. Like, weren't they trying to kill each other?" Yeah, but it's just one. Like, it hits different because he was just there trying to help his friend.
So the fight stopped and everything. It's like everybody just stood back, and it's just like, hold on, everybody pause.
Like, even that's probably why they dragged him off, because they're like, well, let's get Cap out here and piss him off, and then we'll just knife him in the back or whatever. But then he got in the middle of it somehow, and they're like, well, shit.
So what everybody's referring to is Lamar, aka Battlestar, goes in the front of that the knife. He blocks it, but then he gets one punch in the heart. He gets sent to one punch. He gets into this beam. He hits, boom, drops. Blood comes out of his mouth. The next continent. You see his blood from his mouth just dripping. And then
just the whiplash from him hitting that pillar.
I think his guts are just liquefied at that point. One punch!
One punch! We got Saitama in the house. So,
Special guest, One Punch.
So Walker, everybody like stops, like, what do you do? What did you just do? iCarly's just making like, what did you just do, bro? What the hell did you just do, man? Why I killed that guy? I thought that's what he wanted. No, we're pretending. Just relax. You did a party foul, bro.
Kidding. Library at 9.
It's like, what kind of guy are you?
and then Walker walks over to Battlestar's like, dude, yo, get up, bro. And then he checks his pulse, he's gone, and that's where you see the blood just like from Walker's, it just comes out of his face. And then he's like, oh no, you didn't. Oh no, you didn't.
Yeah.
No.
Like, that's where the parallel sees between the two caps so far is like Steve would have been, all right, we need to regroup. We gotta heal. We gotta set things right.
Kumbaya, go to a log cabin.
Johnny Walker's like, oh, I'm out for blood.
Revenge mode.
The motherfuckers,
oh yeah.
I'm gonna jump out this window. Watch out.
So everybody starts finding out. iCarly and his crew's like, let's go. So everybody starts running out, and then you see freaking Cap just jumps out the window like, lands on a car like freaking. He did the knee thing, the superhero landing.
Oh, that's hell on the knees.
My car, man, my car.
So he's running, and then Nico's like, "It wasn't me." It's what the shit.
This girl, he did it to Tony,
yeah,
his freaking best friend. I mean, he's still like every chance he gets, he's like, check it out, like this could pop your head off. And look, I could really, but I'm not gonna. But the first chance he gets, Johnny Walker's like, check it out, I can do this.
I'm going all the way with it though.
Like, look at me, show public. Y'all got this.
Take this picture right now. Bam.
He was not at all remorseful. I think the government and everyone's gonna double down on it and be like, yeah, like this is what you get, dude. When you fuck with a cab, you get decaps.
You get decaps.
They're gonna be like, this is a cap we always wanted.
It's a decaf that we wanted, bro.
It's gonna be a signature move now. You'll be like, you littered? Ah, it's on.
So we see Nico get pushed into. So he's running after him, and then Nico, like I said, he gets the shield in the back. He falls down. He's looking up at him like, "Yo, it wasn't me. I didn't do it." So he just wham one. You only sees red. Cap is just seeing red, and all of that. All of a sudden, a crowd is start.
He's like, "Wow, you're so cool. Can you sign my cast?
Can you sign my chest with my own blood?"
So he's bringing it down not once, not twice.
That's got to be CGI, right? Like, they had to be like, how much blood is too much? Can it be to the middle line? That's probably good. It wasn't real blood. I mean, like, it wasn't, like, you know, liquid blood. Like, CGI blood.
It was CGI blood.
CGI.
We get away with this?
It's TGI blood. So when the censors come, like, no, it's digital blood, not real blood. Relax.
Yeah, chill. Yeah, really.
So he's hammering until just you see Nico's hand just go limp. You see all the blood just coming off his fingertips. I stain these steps with your blood.
And not a single regret. Probably enjoyed every single hit from that shield.
You see the
I think it was, I think John was remorseful though. He just like he has to own up to it now. He's like, he's not gonna turn in the shield or anything, but he's like, I mean, this is the precedent I set. Now this is who I gotta be.
He's like,
I think they're gonna use that, and they'll probably force him to continue to be that dude.
He's like, you want to mess with America? You get the head. You don't need to cap your head, man. You get the shield in your neck.
Your chest.
Yeah, because, I mean, he felt bad about the shit he did in Iraq, and they showed that. He's got PTSD. He was dealing with that. I mean, he probably was imagining something else entirely when he did that, and he's like, "This is gonna haunt me forever." But like, it's my job now.
He said that's the only job that was feeling meaningful to him. Again,
Like,
back to the whole shield thing.
if you look at the parallels, like when they bust on the scene to go track down Carly,
Yes.
he had his gun out. He had the gun out above the shield. Like Steve would have just had the shield. He'd have been like, "If I gotta kill Nazis, like yeah, everybody hates Nazis. They're cool,
Yeah.
you know. Like, but the terrorists are gray area because they got morals and whatever. But still, John was like, "Well, so I'm gonna cap him first."
He's just straight gun blazing. He's like, I'm just gonna, murder intent first, and then save you later.
Yeah, ask questions later. File the paperwork.
Yeah, so it just shows that dude is human and he lives his experiences, whereas Steve was something more that he can never amount to. They haven't shown shit about Sam's service and what that made him into, really.
That's true.
I mean, he killed people in the first episode, but he was like, "Well, I'm doing this for the good."
That's true. Very true.
And it certainly wasn't like somebody begging for their life, like this fucked up scenario.
Yeah, it was fucked up, but it was nice to see that finally one super went over the edge. It reminds me of watching The Boys. Have you seen The Boys?
No, I haven't seen The Boys.
Which boys? But
Boys
On Amazon.
the Amazon Boys?
The Amazon. Remember the superheroes? When you get a chance, check it out. You'll be like, what the heck am I watching?
I will check it out.
But I think it's gonna like regress them. They're gonna be out of the public favor because they're gonna be like feared again. Yeah, it kind of will be like the boy scenario.
So yeah, so you see him like after that, he gets up, picks up the bloody shield. He sees blood just drips, and then that's how the episode ends. Well,
Right after that, he's like, "Hey, you guys know where I can get some tacos?" Straight, hey, dude.
That was just kidding. Just kidding.
He's not dead. He's unconscious.
He'll get up.
Like tacos de cabeza, know what I mean?
Oh,
Nice.
Ooh.
oh
I'm
man.
gonna put me in a body bag after that one.
Oh, son. So I wonder where it's gonna take off from episode 5. I haven't watched any trailers, so I'm just waiting till the new Cap with the blood-stained shield saying, "This is my law." It could be like Judge Dredd,
Judge Dredd, yeah.
jury executioner. You probably say like, "I did this. One terrorist down." Carly is next, and then people are like, "Oh yay!" He did it for us, type of thing.
Then more people are gonna rally around the flag smashers, and it's just gonna public favor is gonna be all about them.
Yes, it's like the NWO that one time.
NW.
Yeah. And then they're gonna be like the Gestapo, like the hard ass police that everybody fucking hates.
Dude, I think Cap is gonna show up, dude. I have a feeling. Chris
I don't
Evans?
think I will.
Old Cap or young Cap?
Old
It's gotta
Cap.
be old Cap, right?
He's like with a
You
little
found
cane,
Sick Arrow Bridge.
because he
With
did.
his cane and his walker.
I call this Walker John. After you, you little punk bitch.
Come here, Walker.
Oh, I just soiled myself.
Nurse.
Nerd.
I've been kicking it over here with Peggy,
Oh God.
But yeah, it's kind of crazy that the shield is now tainted, even though it has all that Nazi blood all over it. But this was like somebody begging for their life, all over that shield. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy to see that.
Yeah, Soup went to the dark side, so.
See that 187 plastered all over the shield.
Right. I don't think anyone's going to be able to recover. I think it's going to be like a whole collaborative effort to recover from that. Like, I think it's going to be like that old school X-Men scenario where it was like, well, all mutants are bad because, like a few of them were really messed up. So it's gonna be a whole redemption arc, and I kind of feel like Falcon's gonna be leading the way on that one.
It's exciting to see.
I feel like that's his. Yeah.
The next evolution of it. Well.
Falcon!
One punch! Oh, man. So, for base, the Hitman and the Zombie, this has been episode 4 of the Falcon and Winter Soldier. And thank you for tuning in to Around the Marvel World podcast, which a little tongue twister still, getting it done. So let us know what you think. Comments below. What do you think where he's going to go? Like and subscribe. We're on a road to 1,000, so please subscribe. We need 1,000 subscribers.
Almost there, man. 200K. Almost.
Get it.
Much love.
Rick and Morty, 100 years. Almost.
Peace. See you guys next week for episode 5.
Peace out, Girl Scouts. Even as soon as tomorrow. Shit, don't matter. Love y'all. Stay beautiful.
Later.